Hey guys, what's going on? It's Soulful here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the Wind Archer hyper skills. I know it's kind of late, but you know what? Maybe some of you guys still don't know how they look or what they are. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the level 151. It's called Stormbringer. Man, I love the skill to death. I'm so satisfied with the skill. It's a buff that has no cooldown, so you can keep recasting it whenever you need to. It's lasts 200 seconds, chance to summon a large arrow on attack, 30% chance to do that. And the arrow does 500% damage itself. The arrow summons, you know, like it said, 30% of the time, and does a lot of damage. So this is how the animation is right here. Pretty quick and flashy animation. I really like the animation. Kind of reminds me of Mercedes, but you know what, whatever. So I don't know if you guys could see it, but it's an arrow that comes behind me. It only pops up if you're attacking a mob. So try and look behind my character. Somewhere around here you'll see a big arrow go and attack. See it? Oh, the lag doesn't want you to see it. Alright. There. The arrow that comes behind is the arrow. Right there. You guys can't really see it, but yeah. Whoops. So that's that hyper skill. Next is the level 171. It's called Monsoon. It's really crazy. I like it. I just wish the cooldown was a little bit shorter, because I don't really like the minute and a half cooldown hyper skills, but you know what? Since it's so flashy and so big, it attacks the whole map pretty much. I can't really complain about it. It does some nice damage times 15 enemies with 12 hits. So yeah, and it also leaves a debuff on the enemy, which does some damage over time, which is pretty cool. So that being said, let's go ahead and check it out. I love it. So it might lag though, so yeah, bear with me. Pretty awesome skill. I love it. Just again, wish the cooldown was at least like 30 seconds shorter. Now the level 201, Glory of the Guardians. Pretty much all classes have this at level 200. You know, this one's no different. Only works for Cygnus Knights though, so that is kind of a bummer. But this is how it looks, just like that. I really like how it looks. Again, happy with the hyper skill. Now that that's out of the way, you guys seen the Wind Archer hyper skills. I just want to do a SP guide for this class, because someone asked me in my comments today, Monday, Family Day, for a guide on them, so I'm gonna just make one today. And by the way, I hope you guys are all having a great family day. Hopefully you guys can watch this video with your family, so I'm joking. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. For first job, you get to max every skill. It's like that for pretty much every class now, except for Thieves if I recall correctly. So yeah, you max pretty much every skill. Second job, you max all except for this one. You don't need this at all, so you even max this one. So max all except for this skill. And then for third job, you max all of them. Yeah, all of these are maxed. So you max all skills except for Pinpoint Pierce. This skill, what it says, the description, if you repeatedly attack the same enemy, you do 17% more damage. It's only for this skill, so it doesn't amplify the damage of your other skills. So that's why this skill is pretty much useless past third job. So yeah, you don't use this skill at all, but this skill still comes in handy. So you max all except for Pinpoint Pierce. Fourth job, I mean, you get to max every skill and have like 64 SP left over, which absolutely sucks. But in the order that you want to do it is you're gonna want, there's three main skills that you're gonna want. One is this Albatross Max. This is one of the best buffs in the game, hands down. So you're gonna want to max this out. Maybe second or third. First or second is between these two. Whichever you think suits you better. It's completely up to you. Personally, I chose Song of Heaven just because I love the skill, and it is a mobbing attack still. But you guys can do Spiraling Vortex if you want. It's not a big deal at all. You're going to be maxing both of them anyway, and you're going to be maxing them early on at that. If you're bossing a lot, if you're like insanely funded at a low level and you could kill bosses like nothing, you're going to want this because it adds a lot to our DPS as a Wind Archer, so you're definitely going to want that. So yeah, these two and this are your three main skills that you want. This, you could put this fourth. Fifth, you could do the Bow Expert. Sixth, you could do some of the buffs. Whichever one you want is completely up to you. You know, this one or this one or even sharp eyes. Whichever one you want is completely up to you, but however, this one you're just going to be maxing last. I do recommend you put at least 1 point into it, just because it ups your third job one right here. Where is it? Oh yeah, right here. It increases the stats of it, so you could put 1 point into this, but you're going to be maxing this last. So yeah, that's kind of a guide. As for the hyper skills, man, it took like forever for me to find out which hyper skill setup was the best for wind archers in terms of DPS. Now, if you guys are still training at low level, because keep in mind you can reset these at any time. It does cost a little bit of misos, but you could reset it at any time. So if you're still in the training stages, you can go ahead and put your points into Spiraling Vortex to mob faster, kill the mobs faster, that kind of stuff. But once you get to the point where you just want, you know, most damage output, especially for bossing, you're gonna want to put 1 in each of the trifling winds. Sorry. So you're gonna want to put 1 into each of these, none into the Spiraling Vortex at all. See, I have none in them. You're gonna want to put 1 into the Song of Heaven Reinforced to give 20% more damage, and then Song of Heaven Boss Rush, which gives 20% boss damage on the skill. So those are the 5 points you're gonna want to put into Trifling Winds, and then 2 into the Song of Heaven ones. Trust me, if you guys want the most DPS, especially on bosses, do this setup. This is absolutely the best setup. I've tried it and I've done a lot of research, and this is the best one. So yeah, I'm saving you guys a lot of time so you guys don't have to look up for it, or look it up rather. So yeah, those are the 5 you want to put into. As for these ones, I put Strength, Dex, Critical, HP, MP, Weapon Defense, and that's it. So those are what I put for these ones. You guys could copy that or do your own thing. I do recommend this, however. So that being said, you know, this has been a Soulful production. Hopefully you guys found this informative, especially that one wind archer that left that comment. I hope this really helps you out. If it didn't, please let me know what I could have done better next time. But yeah, I hope this did help you out. And just for the go, alright, this has been a Soulful production. Hope you guys have a great family day. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. See you all next time. Peace. If you liked that last video, why not click another? You might like that one too. And don't forget to subscribe.